Hello, welcome to another episode of Chamber Chat, where Cindy and I talk about chamber history and what's coming up. So we're super excited today. We're going to talk about Epicurean Evening. It's an event we've done for a really long time. It allows you to eat and enjoy and see friends. But we have a really fun history about Epicurean too. So we're going to start with that, and then we'll talk about what's coming up next week.
We have a lot of history about Epicurean Evening. So even before I arrived here over 40 years ago. So it started sometime probably in the late 70s.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, or very early 80s, because I got here in 83. And then there was a hiatus for a few years. And so we had the first one that I attended was in 86. And we had it at Baybrook Mall.
But before that,
there was a mall across the street from the chamber called Portugal. So they had one there, and they had an Asian restaurant that decided to cook at the event. And so they did the whole hibachi kind of thing, and the steam went up, and the sprinkler system went off. And so around that booth, not through the whole thing, but that caused a little delay in the start of the event.
right?
And so
It was before it even started?
yeah, it was like right before they were opening the doors for
Wow.
it, and so that was kind of a funny story. And it was also one of the first ones was, I think the very first one was at the League City Civic Center.
Oh my goodness.
And a restaurant decided to serve crawfish. And evidently there were crawfish heads and tails everywhere, and the place smelled of crawfish. And
That's why we did a
Because-
crawfish festival for years.
exactly. So lots of misses at first.
Right.
And so, but I'm glad we've got it down right now, because I think we do definitely have a great partner in Space Center Houston.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. But we did have loads of fun when we used to do it inside the mall, Baybrook
gosh,
Mall.
yeah.
That was harsh.
It was a project. It was a whole weekend of moving it in and moving it out. I was there till 4 a.m. setting up before the restaurants could come in on Sunday morning at 6. And so it was crazy. And these poor restaurants that had been open since, some of them, Saturday night late, and then they turn around and have to be there at 6 a.m. So that was kind of mean on us. I didn't even realize how, because we give you this time to set up, and they were exhausted, so from
Right.
working the night before. But
But you had to work around the mall hours, which then was a Sunday evening event.
right, so the mall
Which
didn't
makes
close
ours
till
so
6.
much different now. We're a Thursday night party, right? That's a party
Right.
night. It's almost the weekend. But the Sunday night event, that was tough.
Thursday's the new Friday.
It is. And it is for Epicurean for
Right,
sure.
for sure.
But no, Sunday was tough.
Sunday was
But
very
you had to
tough.
work around that. I remember walking the mall with you many, many times because the kiosks kept changing. And so your map kept changing.
Well, the kiosks, and the planters in the mall, if you remember, there was a big fountain, and there was big planters in the mall years ago, and that's where the power was. And so you had to mark the booths where the power was. And if there was an empty kiosk, we drew power off that kiosk. Well, you'd go one day and there was nobody in the kiosk, and the next day there was somebody in the kiosk. So the map changed almost daily.
Right.
So that was fun. So me and the mall walkers, before the mall opened, would walk the mall every single day and change the map every single day. So that was always fun, because it determined how many people you could actually have in the event.
Right.
So we had to know how many booths we could sell.
Right, and we had to spread it out everywhere, even to like all the different legs in the mall, where it jets off to Dillard's or wherever. And there was times you didn't even see people because we took up the entire mall. I had the judges back then, and there were times I didn't see Cindy till the event was way over, and then we'd bump into each other again.
Yeah, right.
Because it was just spread out so much. It was everywhere. We're at Space Center Houston. We do take the whole place over because it's a couple thousand people and, over almost 50 booths. But you're still kind of in the same place.
It
right?
feels much more intimate.
Yeah.
You know, you feel
Well,
like
it's a
you're-
party now. We
it
have
is a
music
party.
blaring. Some of the booths bring their own entertainment. Out there, we have singers and mariachi bands and guitar players
and food.
and lots of food.
Food and food and food.
So that part has never changed. So even though the venue has changed, that part's never changed. So you buy one ticket and you get to sample food from all the different booths. Adults 21 years or over get 2 beers along with their ticket as well. And so you really get to find maybe your new favorite restaurant, get to see some of the restaurants you enjoy going to all the time. But it's a lot of fun because we always have folks who've been in it for years and years and years, like Mamacita's and Red River and folks like that. But then
Crazy
there's
Allen's.
always Crazy Allen's, but then there's always new ones too.
Right.
So we're super excited about that. Walk-Ons Webster is brand new to our community. They're going to be in it this year. Sweet Paris, the beignet place,
Yeah,
right? They're going to be in it this year. So we have some fun new ones too. Sunshine Kitchen.
Yeah.
One of our newest members has a little place in Seabrook. She's going to be a part of it too. So it's the old, it's the new. It's so much fun, but the atmosphere inside Space Center Houston, it couldn't be in a better place. We call it what? A taste of space. Right? And so you don't actually have to eat astronaut food, although some people think that. But it is our theme because we're the only ones who get to do that, right? A lot of different chambers do Taste of the Town. Similar to our Epicurean, but they do it in a civic center or they still do it in a mall.
hotel or a mall.
hotel, right? Not us. We do it inside Space Center Houston, which allows our guests to experience Space Center Houston
right,
too,
right.
right? So William and his staff over there love that. That's a lot of fun, but it's a unique experience. It's a fun experience. But what do you always say? What do you wear?
You always wear your buffet pants because you have to have those elastic pants and your comfortable shoes.
Right.
Because you walk a lot, so you're getting your steps in, you know, while or standing.
Right. So there's no calories.
There's no calorie. Yeah. If you don't sit at a table with a plate, it doesn't count.
That's right.
So don't tell Weight Watchers that.
Right, but you just keep walking, right? So walking, eating, it goes right out.
Right.
Right. The calories don't
right down to your toes.
That's right. Calories don't count at all. It's a lot of fun. Also, we went to an auction, but it's a mobile auction. So
Yeah, that's
even if you're watching from somewhere other than Houston, the Clear Lake area, Bay Area, Houston, you can be a part of the auction, which is super cool. You just text the word SPACE, SPACE, to 79230. Text 79230, text the word SPACE. And you can participate in the auction, which is super cool because we have all kinds of neat items, and we'll get them to you wherever you're calling from or you're a part of this from. But if you can come to the event, that's fun too because the items are there, so you can actually see them, but you don't have to hover over that clipboard. We used to have people fight sometimes when they hovered over the, remember?
Take the clipboard away.
Yes.
Yep. So
Yeah.
it's my item.
Right. You don't have to fight over the bidding because it's all digital. It's all up in space in the clouds.
Yep.
Right. So it's on your phone or your iPad, whatever you're walking around with,
And they'll let
bid.
you know if you've been outbid. You
Right,
get a
right.
text that says, "Hey, somebody bid."
Do you want to bid again?
Yeah, and
So
so
it
it
even
gives
lets you know.
Gives you the opportunity to spend more money.
Right. We
And
love
so-
that.
And we love that people call it winning. I won this. Sure.
Yes, they did. They absolutely won. They wanted it. They got it. They spent
Right,
money,
right.
which is a great thing for the event. We also have a liquor raffle, which is a lot of fun. So you can do the same thing. Text SPACE to 79230. You can go and bid on the auction, or you can purchase raffle tickets for the liquor raffle. So we'll have a big basket full of liquor that you might win. I believe it's five tickets for $20. So that's a lot of fun. People
Which is a
enjoy
bargain.
that. It's a bargain.
Right.
And you don't have to be
$20
present.
you've stocked your bar
I
after
love that.
the holidays.
I love that.
So
And
just
you don't
in
have to be
time
present.
for Valentine's or
Oh, see.
St. Patty's Day.
Super
all
Bowl.
those- Super Bowl, that's right.
Super
Bowl's
Bowl
coming up.
for sure. And you don't have to be present to win the liquor raffle. we will get it to you if you win. But we're excited to be able to offer that again. So Epicurean Evening, we have to say, has sponsors that are a part of that event. We have businesses who aren't necessarily food-related establishments or beer-related, but they do support the community. They support this event and the chamber. Big Star Cadillac, Big Star Hyundai is our 5-star sponsor. And so they've done that for several years, and they love the event. They're a big part of what we can do to make this event so fun and exciting for the guests who buy the ticket and come inside. So that's super.
And they have a great lounge.
Oh,
so if you
true.
want to sit down for a few minutes, take a load off, you can
get a
go
couple of
into their,
calories.
Yeah.
You'll gain a couple of calories with Chris
But
over there.
it's okay. It's okay. Sometimes your feet just have to, take a break.
Take a little break. They do have a lounge. This year they're going to, inside their big double booth, they're going to have a big tent.
Oh,
and put the
cool.
lounge under the tent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's just going to have a little new look to it because they've done it for a lot of years now, and so they're trying to change it up a little.
New look, huh?
Of course, out front they'll have a Cadillac and a Hyundai to showcase for you. So we want you to go check them out.
Yep.
They're on the Gulf Freeway down here in the Clear Lake area. I'm sure they would love to meet you and love to see you. So come to Epicurean, go see Chris at his booth. He'll love that. We also have beverage booths besides the beer from Shiner and Stella Artois. We have soda and water. So we have Amico Federal Credit Union and Welby Financial and Renewal by Anderson. If you need new windows, they're going to be out there. And then we have other fun sponsors supporting the event too. So it's a lot of fun. UTMB Health, they not only help sponsor things here, our podcast at the Chamber, but they are a big sponsor. They're the Plaza sponsor at Space Center Houston. And then the Kemah Boardwalk is the Food Lab sponsor, and it's kind of fun. They're going to sponsor the Food Lab, but in the plaza, when you first walk in, all 7 restaurants from the Kemah Boardwalk will be there with booths, and that is really, really neat for us.
Yeah.
That brings the whole boardwalk to Epicurean. Yeah. So you can experience them there, and then please go experience them at the boardwalk too. Yeah. That's super fun.
The boardwalk has always supported this event and been a big part of it. And one year we actually even had it at the boardwalk.
Oh, yeah.
And so we didn't ever want to miss a year. And so 2021, outside a tent, and they were so gracious to open it up to us and allow us to have Epicurean Evening on the boardwalk during Rock the Dock.
We did. Rock the Dock. COVID didn't allow us to be inside Space Center Houston, so they did take it on, and they were fine with us having other restaurants participate.
Yeah,
that was really the most, that was really the best thing.
Yeah.
Like, that was their attitude. It's about the community. It's about all of Clear Lake, Bay Area, Houston. And they allowed so many other restaurants to come in and be a part of it, which really, they didn't have to do that.
No.
It could have just been their restaurants and been a much smaller event. And they said, no, we're going to keep it going just like you do it every year. And they did. So that was a lot of fun. But Rock the Dock, having a great 80s band, I think was there that night. Super cool, super fun.
I think we opened Rock the Dock. I think it was the first Rock the Dock of the season.
Oh, I think you're right.
And so that it brought out a lot of folks, and then they said, "What's going on here?" And, hey, buy a ticket, get a wristband, go through, have dinner.
It was a good time.
It was a good time.
So you can go to clearlakearea.com and click on the Epicurean banner. It'll take you to all the information to buy tickets. The tickets are on Eventbrite. It's only $35 pre-sale. $35. You get all the food you want, plus 2 beers if you're 21 years or older, plus the entertainment, plus the party and the fun and being out Thursday night, which is a blast for everybody, and the mobile auction. It's a bargain.
And if you can go out to dinner for $35 a person.
Oh, you can't.
No,
not anymore. No way. If you wait till the day of, the tickets go to $40. Also, we have some really neat things. One, if you want to beat the crowds, because a couple thousand people come through.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So it's a lot of people. If you want to beat the crowds, if you want to be able to get in the door 45 minutes early, you can buy a special ticket, an early entry ticket. It's $55, but so many people buy it because it's worth it.
Yeah.
You get all the way through the front portion way before other people come in, and then you're in the back, you're in the food lab enjoying all the restaurants back there and the beverages and stuff without the big crowds with you. So that's a lot of fun. You can definitely do that online as well on Eventbrite for tickets. Or if you want to bring a group, 10 tickets or more get you a discount. So we have a lot of deals, 10 tickets, 20 tickets, 50 tickets, 100 tickets, whatever you want to do. We're going to get you a discount for that. And that's a lot of fun. Bring a whole group. A lot of businesses like to do it for their employees, make it a night out for families. You can think about maybe buying tickets for your clients, for your customers, or if you have a big family, come on, enjoy. You're feeding everybody that night. There's a $10 kids ticket as well if you want to do that and come on out. It's definitely a family fun event, but we'd love to have you. We'd love to see you there. It's a great night, again, to pick that new restaurant.
Right.
You know, if you're a foodie, you never know. And if you're not a foodie, you still get to taste. You're still going to try things. We're even having this year for the first time Bay Area Farmers Market.
Oh, I know.
These are the folks that on Saturday, on Sundays, they're out at Baybrook Mall in the parking lot. They are going to be there, and they're going to have several of their vendors out there too.
Which is so fun.
We've never done that before, but
what a great
so
opportunity.
unique, so unique. Try Fitness,
and they're in the back in the food lab, and so I would, if you're an experienced Epicurean goer, you start in the back.
True.
And work your way to the front.
True.
So many people think they got to stay in that line.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't stay in the line. Yeah. We don't care what order you do it in, right?
Exactly.
We don't care. You just get in there and you enjoy, and then you go back and you go back. The food vendors want you to have a great night. They want to be memorable, and they want to feed you. They don't want to leave there with food, right? So don't be shy. If you like something, go have some more. Sometimes if I find something good, I'm going to just keep eating that. So when we do get to eat.
Not me. Right. Exactly. But we appreciate those folks that make it the show. They're there to promote their business and for you to enjoy. So they're bringing the best of the best. They're not bringing just what's left over. They are bringing what highlights their restaurant. And so we appreciate those restaurants, and they're all chamber members.
Right.
Be a chamber member.
Right. They're
to
all
participate.
That's right. Well, and some of them compete. So we do have awards, but we do not judge on taste because they're all delicious. Like Cindy and I like food, so we would eat all of them for sure. So we never judge on taste, and we don't judge at all anyway.
No.
But we don't judge on taste. We do judge on their presentation of their food, how creative their booth is, and the overall atmosphere of their booth. Like, are there people having fun? Sometimes the aquarium shows up with mermaids.
Oh, yeah. The stilt guy.
We've had snakes. Oh, a stilt guy. We've had snakes. We've had baby alligators.
Oh, yeah.
We've had all kinds of creative things out there for you to enjoy as well. Again, making it memorable. So you don't forget, when you go through so many booths, sometimes you might go, man, I can't remember, who was that? Well, they want to make it memorable.
Yeah.
They want to be that one you remember. And you're right, that guy had on stilts, and he had like a reflector suit, right? Like a mirrored suit or
that
something.
That was really cool. Yeah.
Very cool out there. So you just never know what they're going to do, but they do compete. Last year's Out of This World winner, which is the very top award we give, was Robinette and Company Caterers, and Amy is super competitive, so she's coming to win again. Wolfgang Puck is the caterer for Space Center Houston. They do all of the food,
fabulous booth too.
And they had an incredible booth as well. They're coming to win as well.
Yeah.
They want to compete against Amy for sure. Woo! This year.
I think they've thrown down the gauntlet.
They have. Mamacitas has won that Out of This World for many years as well.
Yeah.
And they'll be there again. So it's a lot of fun. They just want you to love them and enjoy them, and then come see them again. And like Cindy said, Valentine's is coming up, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, Super Bowl. They want to see you again.
Yeah.
And it's their one way to do it. That's one reason we do this. We are showing off the best of the Clear Lake, Bay Area, Houston area of food establishments and beverages.
And oh yeah, you might find a new beer.
Yes.
That you've never tried before, that you can't live without now. So also they give out coupons. A lot of times it's free appetizers. And I know that we've talked to Charlie with Opus many times. He's supported it before it even opened. He was in the event, and he said every single year, the weekend after Epicurean, he has a restaurant full of people that have never tried his restaurant before, and so
Right.
that speaks so highly of the event and the people that go and that they want to support these restaurants in the community, and most of them are small businesses, and so we appreciate the ticket holders, and come and have a good time. It's a great time.
Right, and it's all different kinds of food too. Don't think there's just one kind. There's Mexican food, there's
Barbecue.
Italian, barbecue,
Seafood.
Opus does incredible steak
Yeah.
and seafood as well. There's desserts, there's treats. Cakes by Julia is going to be there. Jula. Cakes by
Yes,
Jula.
Jula.
Sorry, Jula. She's going to be there as well. I mean, it's all kinds. We have both Bay Oaks Country Club and South Shore Harbor Country Club that are going to be there.
Awesome.
I mean, so much fun for everybody. And then another fun thing is, so Tri Fitness is one of our local businesses. They are there to help folks 50 and up with their fitness, with their health goals. And they sometimes, for their clients, teach them how to cook healthy. And they make healthy pancakes. And they actually purchased a booth this year, and they're going to be making healthy pancakes. So you can feel good about that
Don't you
for
love
sure.
the smell of pancakes on the griddle?
I do.
Oh yeah.
That's what they're going to do. They're going to have
Oh.
griddles out there and their little blender, and they're going to blend up healthy pancakes for everyone to taste, which I think is a super fun idea for them. And then you can go see
Syrup?
them after the fact. I don't know about syrup. We didn't talk about that.
And butter love, gotta have butter love on your pancakes.
I don't know. I didn't ask John about that.
Maybe healthy butter.
Do you think? Is there healthy butter?
I don't know.
Okay. Sugar-free syrup, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, well, we'll try.
Okay.
try
Maybe they're
anything.
so delicious you don't need syrup.
Maybe. That could be it.
Okay, but look for
Yes.
them. They'll be in the food lab right next to the farmers market folks. Farmers market folks are going to have some delicious coffee over there, which we don't have coffee anywhere else
we don't
in
have
there.
coffee.
No, they're going to have the honey.
And after all that food,
I know,
why not
honey
some coffee?
straws. You ever had a honey straw?
no, but I'm gonna have one.
Not kidding. They're going to have honey straws out there. I mean, so much good stuff, so much good food. Just come hungry and wear those
Buffet pants
Yeah.
and comfortable shoes.
elastic. Don't
Yes.
wear a belt.
Right. Loose.
Yeah, loose clothes for sure. It's a casual event. It's not dress up. You can dress up if you want, of course. Really think about your feet though, because you're
Yeah.
on your feet a lot. You're walking a lot
Right.
too.
Right.
But so much fun. We'd love to have you. And you know what? We don't know what the weather's going to be outside. We don't know if it's going to be hot or cold or rainy. It doesn't matter. We're inside Space Center Houston. So
Yeah.
you buy your ticket, go to Space Center Houston, park in the lot, free parking.
You're gonna be
come
dry.
inside the main door
And warm.
and you'll love it. So we don't care what's happening in the weather that night.
No.
We just wanted you to come and enjoy and have such a great time. It's our pleasure to do this event. The Clear
Yes.
Lake Area Chamber of Commerce loves doing this event for our restaurants and for you. And we want you to see Space Center Houston. They always have something new to show off
Yep.
every year.
Yep.
While we're there,
awesome.
and we love it. And William and his crew, like I said, love it. His team members think it's a great event as well. But we want you to be there too. Next Thursday, February 1st, 6:30
Already,
to 9. I
February
know.
1st.
I know, it's crazy. February 1st, 6:30 to 9, inside Space Center Houston. Go to clearlakearea.com to buy tickets, to find out more information, to see information about all of our sponsors. But also, don't forget, when you buy your tickets, if you want to come 45 minutes early, if you want to get in at 5:45, which I suggest, it's a lot of people,
Yeah.
you can do that too. So you can buy the early entry, or you can just buy regular tickets. There's a kids ticket, like I said, for $10. And just come,
And the
enjoy.
booths are sold out, right?
Booths are very
have
sold
no-
out.
yeah, we
I
did-
had to squeeze one in yesterday. I kind of
thought so.
cheated. Don't tell the people at Space Center Houston, but I cheated a little bit yesterday. So we might have to
We
cheat
have to,
again.
But we have to have McAllister's. I mean,
I know.
You know,
I know
their
McAllister's
iced tea.
came in. Which is so good.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So much fun. But like I said, every type of food you can think of. The Hilton, NASA Clear Lake's going to be there. I mean, just probably any restaurant you can think of. Go, oh, I love that place. They're there. They're there. Maggiano's, Baybrook Mall is
Yay.
there.
Oh, good.
So many. Lakewood Yacht Club is there, which we really love having them. You know, you can do beautiful events at their place.
Right.
They're there with us.
I know so many people think that they're just members only, but they're not.
No.
You know, you can have events,
The
weddings.
country clubs too. You don't
Right.
have to be a member to have an event there.
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks
Thanks.
for all that great information.
Yes.
And taking us
Sloan,
down memory
our
lane.
producer, do you got anything for us?
I have one thing.
I was about to say, Cindy never told her favorite.
My
Epicurean
favorite
story.
Epicurean story is we found out that Sloan was coming. I found out Sloan was coming at Epicurean Evening at Baybrook Mall. So it was
25 years ago.
25 years ago. So our producer, so she's known us her entire life.
Sloan has literally been at Epicurean her entire
life.
Yes. And now she's producing this for us so we can tell you all about it and brag about Epicurean. It's a great event. We absolutely love it. ClearLakeArea.com.
So every year I always say to her, do you know, I think I missed one year, but I did. I said, every year I say, do you know what I found out however many years ago? And she would roll her eyes, but she really loved it.
She did.
She did.
And she won't turn the camera around right now, but she's staring right at us.
And she's
our
smiling.
producer.
She's smiling. Thank you, Sloan, for putting
right.
up with us for all this time.
That's right.
But this is normal for her.
It's true. We talk about things a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll guest star in an episode.
Oh,
We would
that
love for you
would
to
be
guest star
good.
with us.
You should.
Yeah,
we
we'll
can
put-
tell
we'll
all
put
kinds
Jameson
of
over
stories.
there.
Thanks for spending your time with us today. We hope to see you on February 1st at Space Center Houston for Epicurean Evening. And thanks for having us at Chamber Chat.
Chamber Chat.